Good morning everybody. So it is Friday. I'm not feeling good, and on top of that, well, I think I might have pushed myself a bit too far yesterday, but on top of that, I'm having an issue with my TPN. As you guys know, they were adjusting the calories in my bag. Now, I have a condition that is genetic on top of EDS. I only really have like 2 genetic problems, and then everything else just comes from EDS. But anyway, so I have a condition that causes, if I have glucose or sugar, it causes my potassium to drop. And basically the potassium, what happens is it gets stuck in the muscles and it gets locked in there and it can't release until my blood potassium is a certain level. So say my blood potassium is like really low, all the potassium basically rushes into the muscle and it gets locked in, and it will keep being drawn into the muscle and getting locked until my blood potassium becomes high enough, and when it goes back up to a normal range again, it releases from the muscles and my levels all go back to normal, and then any excess potassium that I don't need, I'll just like excrete out of my urine, etc. So the problem that we have now is they've lowered the amount I was having, because a normal bag of TPN only has like 40 millimoles of potassium. Mine has double the normal amount because they need to account for the glucose that's in the TPN to make sure that I'm getting enough potassium to counteract the glucose, otherwise my potassium will drop basically. So I needed the extra potassium in the bag. Now, in my new TPN that they've adjusted, they've kept the glucose the same but lowered the potassium. So if I was to run a bag of TPM, it's going to drop my potassium and I'm going to end up having a seizure and being in hospital. And that is the last thing that we want. So I've just spoke to Tom. We've taken a picture of my old bag and my new bag and we've compared everything. Everything seems to be okay, we just need more potassium in it. So Tom's just calling the hospital and I'm about to call Baxter and see what can be done. But I just wanted to explain the situation on here because I'm just frustrated and this is like my outlet. So yeah, anyway, to make things worse, it's a bank holiday Monday coming up, so it's like long weekend, which means stuff's probably not gonna like get done if we need things to be changed. And also on top of that, my dietitian and my TPN nurse, who are the 2 people that deal with this kind of thing, they don't work on Fridays. So I'm kind of like screwed because I'm like, who do I call, who do I contact? So I'm gonna get back to you guys when I know what the plan is for this silly situation that I've now been put in. I'm gonna have to text my friend because we're meant to be going out tonight and let her know that that might not happen depending on this situation and how this turns out. But I just don't want to deal with it. I just want to go back to sleep. I feel rubbish and I just don't want to deal with today. So Tom and I have been running around trying to fix this whole TPN situation. The hospital wasn't happy about it. They were like, well, we've got to pay for another 7 bags. And I was like, well, so you should. Like, you guys are the ones who messed it up. And they were like, well, it's not Baxter's fault. And I said, I never said it was Baxter's fault. Like, it's your guys' fault. Like, you guys are the ones who messed up the prescription in the first place. They are making some new bags, but we've got to go pick them up. So Tom's going to go get them on the way home from work. They're going to be the 2-litre ones, but they're going to have 80 millimoles of potassium instead of 50. Because 50 is just way too little potassium. Anyway, panic over. I'm just gonna relax now until I have to go out later because I'm going out with my friend for dinner. Well, I say for dinner, I'm just gonna get something I can train. But yeah, hope you guys are okay, and I need a nap now. Hey guys, so I'm just about to leave to go meet my friend for dinner. Originally I was gonna go back to hers afterwards and we're gonna watch a film and stuff, but I'm not really feeling the best today. I've been struggling with my blood sugars all morning, all afternoon, now evening. So we're just gonna go for dinner and a drink, and then I'm just gonna come back home. And then Tom is now picking up my TPN bags and he's on his way home as well, so he should be back by when I am after dinner when I come back. So yeah, just about to leave and probably not gonna vlog too much while I'm out, but I will see you guys when I get home. This is like the most randomest meal. Your pizza looks really good though. Is it good? Mashed potato, gravy, and the chef gave us a lovely side of vegetables which neither of us are probably gonna eat, but the thought is there. So guys, these are the new bags. I thought it might be like a different coloured bag, but it's still the silver ones. They're just really like bursting at the seams. I said to Tom, it's a chode bag. Well, if people know what a chode is, then they'll understand. If not, then never mind. Doesn't necessarily have to mean, you know. Anywho, yeah, it's just really bulbous, this bag. You're gonna have to lift it, T. I think I'm gonna struggle. Basically, guys, with the 1.5 litre bag. Oh, my fingers.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just popped my finger out. Yeah, basically with the 1.5 litre bags, they made my fingers dislocate, like trying to hook it on the IV. That was just too much for me to hold it. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to be your job from now on, Bubba. I can prep the bags, but I can't hold the... This is a team effort. So if I show you compared to my other bags, which obviously this one was last night's, and there's not much left in the bottom, but as you could see compared to the other bag, this one was like not as filled. It's like half, basically half what's in there. Look how bulbousy and full this looks. So these are the new ones that Tom went to go pick up. So this has got, if we can see, potassium 80 millimoles instead of 50. So it should be fine. Well, it will be fine because it's basically the same as the other ones. So we're gonna set this up and then head to bed. I'm knackered. I'll probably carry on this vlog till tomorrow and hopefully get around to editing Friday's vlog. And also, I forgot to mention in yesterday's vlog, but my bullet journal video is now up on my main channel, so if you guys want to go check it out, I'll link it up the top and in the description. Please go check it out and watch it and let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, or maybe I'll end the vlog after I've done my TPN and I'm in bed all nice and warm and cozy because I'm tired right now. Your girl's tired. It's been a long day. Hey everybody, so I know I haven't really vlogged today, but I thought I would just summarize basically what's gone on today. I wasn't really feeling that great this morning, but I did have energy. Running the 2 litre bag of TPN last night went really well, so that's good. Today, Tom and I pretty much spent the day house hunting, and we've got a meeting, or 2 meetings next week with 2 different like housing companies that do like house and land packages. So we've got a meeting on Monday lunchtime, and then we've also got a meeting next Saturday, so a week from now. And I actually might have gotten a little bit of a job out of it too, because the woman that we saw this evening, because we saw a guy earlier this afternoon and then we just hadn't finished off a meeting with a woman earlier this evening, and she offered me a job like to do social media work for her, so that's super exciting. But she's obviously depending on how I'm feeling and, you know, if I can have the energy to do it and stuff like that. Like, she was really great about it, so we're going to talk about that more next Saturday. She's going to tell me exactly how much like budget she has to spend on that, and then I'll give her how much I'm going to charge per post or per week or whatever. So there's that. So we've got a couple of house and land packages stuff like lined up to have a look at, and pretty much when we decide where and who we want to go with, it's pretty much the ball's rolling from there, and it's a very quick process. Like, basically this time next year we should be living in our own house, which is so exciting. So there's that. So that's pretty much how we spent our day. Tom went to go pick up his new suit, and I went and bought a few things from Peter Alexander because they had a huge sale on, and this top was one of them. It's like a lounge pink sweater, and I have matching bottoms, but I haven't got those on at the moment. And then I also bought another one which is in grey, and that's a lot softer, but that one I'm not going to wear that one. I'm only going to wear the pink one. The grey one I'm saving for my hospital admission in the end of June, or the end of this month now. Oh my gosh, it's the 1st of June already. Woo! Not that nervous, but I know like a week before I'm gonna probably be bricking it, so there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we've done today. I did have a little bit of an episode earlier where I couldn't breathe. It was kind of like asthma. It didn't last too long. Luckily I had all my rescue meds and I took everything and it sorted itself out. And then I had another little bit of an episode earlier with SVT where my vision went completely black and I couldn't see, and I was like, Tom, and it was so scary because like part of me is thinking, oh my gosh, what if I can never see again? Anyway, that obviously sorted itself out, so thank goodness for that. And yeah, that's pretty much our day. So I'm pretty tired now. I'm gonna just rest for a bit. I'm watching Lucifer. I did start watching Lucifer ages ago, and then I stopped, so I've just restarted watching it again from the beginning. So I'm up to season 2 because I know season 4 has just come out, or just come out on Netflix. So it's a bank holiday on Monday, bank holiday Monday, for WA Day, which is Western Australia Day, which is Western Australia is the part of Australia where I live. Everyone always gets confused. I moved from England to Australia, so I'm half English, or if I had to do it like percentages, I'd say I'm 70% British, 30% Australian. Anyway, long story short, tomorrow, Monday is WA Day, but tomorrow there's like celebrations, there's all sorts of stuff going on. This time last year, we actually went with my mom, I don't know if you guys remember, and we went and watched the fireworks. So I think we're gonna do that tomorrow, or at least see what events and stuff are on. I'm gonna make sure I pack my wheelchair this year, because last year I really struggled. So I'm gonna put the wheelchair in the car tomorrow. And we're gonna spend it with my mom and Tom, and we're gonna go out and do something. Don't know what we're doing yet, but I'm gonna rest now and try and get an early night's sleep and run my TPN earlier, because I had to run it over 14 hours yesterday instead of 12. So I'll start my TPN early and get a good night's sleep, so I'm hopefully feeling okay for tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically everything that's happened today, and we're just having a relaxing evening. But I hope you guys are okay. My voice has got a bit croaky, not because it hurts, because my sore throat's actually, this is the first day it's probably felt better, just because it's late and I've been awake a while.
And what was it from?
And I've done a lot of talking this evening. I was on FaceTime to a friend for like 2.5 hours earlier. TPN, we did 14 hours last night. I'm doing my standard 12 tonight. Probably will have to stop it a little bit earlier though, because we ended up setting it up quite late, but we have plans tomorrow. So also, I forgot to tell you guys, when we did my dressing change, we've got the old dressings back that I like, with the bio patch in, like within the dressing, like a little square of chlorhexidine. And honestly, with this dressing, these are the best dressings. They stay the longest, they don't really peel up, and it just feels like my actual incision site feels the best with these. Anyway, I'm just about to go brush my teeth and take my makeup off, or what's left of it, and get a good night's sleep. But I thought I would end my vlog before I do, because I want to start a fresh vlog tomorrow. Even if this isn't an overly long vlog, I'm still going to end it here anyway. So if you guys enjoyed this vlog, please do give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I love you guys to the moon I'm back, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night, guys.